Hi everyone, my name is Amanda Sarpolis. I just wanted to say thank you so much for watching my video, and this is going to be my personal creed. Before I get started, I just wanted to say that I had a lot of fun doing this project. I think it's amazing that we all have so many different values, and we also have a lot that are similar. I know that a lot of my values that I talk about in my video might change down the road, but I also know that a lot of them are going to stay the same. And how I got to these values might be different than how you got to yours, and I'm really excited to watch everyone else's videos. I was born back in August in 1994, so I'm only 22. I have a mom, a dad, and an older brother, and also a bunch of animals, which are also family. I only moved one time when I was growing up, but I stayed in the same area. And the main reason for that is because my family is very close to each other. From as far back as I can remember, it wasn't like we just got together with family when it was holidays or birthdays, but it was more like when the weather was nice or on the weekends or Sunday family dinners. I was always with my family, whether it was distant relatives or just the people in my house. I also had a lot of extremely close friends when I was younger, and I still do now. I learned when I was growing up that family and friends are something that I valued a lot, and I still do to this day, and I truly believe I always will. So, I didn't break the phase of arts and crafts until I was probably at least 15. I've always loved being creative in a way that I could show people what I was trying to be creative about. Spending time doing something as simple as scrapbooking or just coloring allowed me to learn more about myself and what I like to do. It acted as my outlet and it motivated me to get better, to learn more, and to stick with something that I loved. Another time in my life that definitely impacted my values was my education. I graduated from high school in 2012 from Maine Endwell. I thought the right thing to do was to go right ahead into college right out of high school, and I know most people do take that path. But then I ended up dropping out from Broome, and I decided to take a year and a half off just to focus on me, but I did end up working, and I figured out what path I did want to take, or at least at the time, I thought it was the one I wanted to take. Fall of 2014, I went back to Broome. I killed 2 semesters there and got great grades, and I was proud of myself. More proud of myself than I thought I ever would have been. And something that happened after that was I got accepted into my dream school at the time, which was SUNY Oneonta. And coming out of high school and then going to Broome and then dropping out, I never thought that I would be transferring into the school that I originally wanted to go to back when I was in like ninth grade. Fall of 2015, I was moving into my dorm room at Oneonta, and it started out to be the best semester of my life. It was everything and more that I wanted it to be. I had that social life at college that I wanted. I loved living away from home, but then I don't know what happened. A week or two before I was to return for the spring semester, I got my academic dismissal letter in the mail. And if I didn't move out from my dorm within the next few days, I was going to be charged, I think it was $90 a day. So I remember driving up to this school with my parents and moving out of my dorm with nobody in the building besides one advisor who was there for the purpose of kids that had to do this. And I didn't picture that this would be how I was moving out of my dorm. So I didn't have the choice of leaving, but I did put myself in that position, and it was my fault, and it still is my fault. And it has been almost a year to this day now that I have gotten dismissed from Oneonta, and I'm still working on forgiving myself. And because of this, Oneonta has taught me many values in my life and has given me a lot of different perspectives on my life. One quick thing I did want to mention is that I was not released because I was skipping classes because I didn't care about my grades or anything like that. There was a lot of reasons behind it. I just wanted to throw that out there. I have dedicated the past year of my life basically rebuilding it to what I knew it used to be, what it could be, and what I knew it should be. I'm finishing my degree online at Broome. I am working full-time at a job that I know can be a career, and I'm still friends with people that I was friends with in high school, some people from Oneonta and also Broome. I'm still extremely close with my family and my pets. I am also still on the road to self-forgiveness for the mistakes I have made in my past. I know they don't define me, I know they don't have to, and that I can move on from them, and that everything happens for a reason. In a lot of our discussions in class, I did quote that a lot, that everything happens for a reason, because my parents said that to me and still do all the time. In the present, I am learning a lot of things that impact my values revolved around my family, my friends, forgiveness, and my self-love. The differences I have made over the past year have definitely increased my motivation. They have also driven me to accept myself for my flaws and for my strengths, and to also spread my love to everyone around me, and to not take advantage of anything in my life. My love for creativity has stayed the same, but now I would much rather do it through writing, whether it's in my personal journal or diary, or through my planner, or I also absolutely love music. No matter what I'm doing or where I am, I have to have music on. If you see me and then I don't reply to you, it's probably because I have one earbud in, not because I'm ignoring you. And here I just wanted to share a few of my favorite sayings and quotes. Now, looking ahead, I'm definitely hoping to still be staying at the same company that I'm at. My position is accounts payable, so basically I pay the companies and the vendors that the company that I work for works with, if that makes sense. And I absolutely love what I do and the company that I work for and the people that I work for and work with. So I want to be still at the same place that I am in a couple of years. But I also want to excel at my job. I want to hopefully be making more money, maybe a different position, but still within the accounting department. So with this, my value of motivation and self-improvement and self-love still shines through. The other main priority of my future is to still stay extremely close to my friends and family, especially my family because it is extremely small to begin with, and most of my relatives are older, like my grandmother that's pictured here, and I never know how long I have with these people. My best friend, her grandfather recently just passed away, and when I went to the calling hours, I thought to myself, I never know how long my grandma has, and that breaks my heart to think. So I want to spend as much time with her as I can. Another thing that I know will shape my values and influence them in the future is forgiving myself, forgetting, and moving on. I can't change the past, and I also have some control of the future, but not all the way. Now, I can't include all of my details, obviously, on my past at school and the mistakes that I made, and obviously regret. So it's hard for you to all understand why I keep talking about it so much. But it was a big impact on my life and still is. So let's say that I did move on from it. Now, for my future, I need to remind myself that there's going to be so many other things that happen, so many things that I'm going to need to forgive myself for, or forgive others for, and forget and move on from. And I feel like that is one of the biggest values that people can learn, or else their lives are going to be completely controlled by it. My personal creed: family, friends, forgiveness, acceptance, motivation, self-love, and spreading love. Thank you for watching.